Hello, YouTube. This is Rain Shine Fine. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting before I get the video started. Just a regular schmegular girl recording video, talking about my experiences on the daily as I continue on my spiritual path. I went through narcissistic abuse after almost a year-long relationship, situationship with narcissists. I was broken down, was depleted energy wise. And fast forward about a year and 5 months later, I'm continuing to put videos out for these contents. So I wanted to take this time to give that brief background. My channel is about building self-esteem, talking about spirituality, and helping people grow by talking about the real, I real. And so I want to take this opportunity to get started. This week has been a rough one for me. The ups and downs of leaving who I used to, accepting who I had becoming through my spiritual journey. I realized that I gave up so much of my energy in the past, not just the relationships with the narcissist, but with family, with friends. And I never realized what I was doing. I just gave out of the goodness of my heart, but I realize now that energy realm on this physical realm is energy is currency, essentially. The time you spend with people, your time essentially is energy. The energy you give to other people's emotions, the letting you give to other people or receive, it's all energy exchange. And so when you give love to somebody, for example, a narcissist, and you continue to feel like you're doing and trying to love them and trying to let things go and trying to move forward, just can't make it work. Even if it is that you have issues just like anyone else, you just cannot communicate. To keep down like everything your fault. I went through a lot this week, just reminiscing and ruminating, which we all do after narcissistic abuse, about the things that I put up with. It put me in a low place, and every time I start getting to a low place, you and I start to trying. And the practices I do, I always nip it in the bud, so to bring my energy back up, to try to vibrate, to try to get my frequency high and high, because when I get into that space where I think about the past, I don't focus on the present, and then it brings my energy down, brings my levels down. I'm not trying to fall into depression. I'm not trying to be anxious. I'm not trying to sit here and be thinking about how other people feel and, well, what can I do to stop thinking or feel that way? Or well, how can I get them to change their mind about me? People are just not going to like you. People are just not going to like you. Especially kind people. People who give. Don't really expect anything in return necessarily, but that's how I was. I didn't expect things. Because you look back and you see that, you're not a kind of person to accept, to expect things, really, but it's nice to receive them. But when there's such an imbalance, uh, your energy is so depleted. And by the end of the relationship, after I was discarded, I was so depleted and I didn't even know who I was. I didn't even know what my hobbies were. I didn't have any interest. I talked people around me veered off to the point where they full story. Nobody could get locked. I really had to, you know, do the work and continue to do the work. I'm still here. What I'll say about is that I would not have been where I am, down to where I am after that narcissistic was foolish for not seeing all the signs, not paying attention to other parts, and thinking, oh, that's just one thing, that's just another thing. Well, we can work on it and they can get better, and realizing that, so after the fact, that I put up with so much with somebody who never deserved. I utilize affirmations, daily affirmations. I wake up, even though we're right now in the winter season, I tell myself, I gotta be positive, I gotta be positive. After a while, it just happens. And so I'm thankful for my spirituality, for my daily affirmations, grateful for the things I have. This holiday season is a good reminder of maybe the things people don't have. I remember that, yes, I have some family members. I have a place to live. I have a car to get around. I have a job. I have a lot of positive things, but I really sit and think about it. There's nature, there's animal, there's music. And when I'm grateful for that, it brings us to up. But I also make sure, because I know now about attachments, know about entities, I've had experiences with dreams and spiritual attacks. Always cleanse. Always cleanse. Doesn't take much. Just take a little sage, take a little syrup, take a little incense, do some affirmations around your home, speak some affirmation in your space, pray to the universe, pray to source, and imagine that there's light coming onto you, bathing you in light, cleansing you of all the negative energy. And so I say that to say there's times where I struggle. But I make it a point to remember that that energy is not my energy. I'm a spiritual being that is human today. Who I am is a being of light. The emotions are not me. My thoughts are not. And the reaction, the feelings of other people is not. That's them. And when I always remind myself of that, it brings me higher, brings me higher, brings me higher. Also, what you watch. What are you watching? What are you listening to? It's true that the content, the images, the sounds you take affect your vibration. And so, with all that being said, it's normal to have ups and downs, but I don't allow myself to stay down too long. I allow the feelings to come, I feel them. And I say, okay, let's get into 2, 3, 4 days. I'm like, all right, I gotta speak my affirmations. I gotta cleanse. I gotta talk to my ancestors. And before you know it, I get a little bit high, a little bit high, a little bit higher. I'll say it's not easy. I still have memories of those treatment, things I didn't say, being disrespected, to the point where I look back and I say, was that mean? Did I take that? Why didn't I say anything? So forgiveness is also part of the package. Understood to us. There's so many things you can't change about the past, really anything. All you can do is forgive yourself. Easier said than done, because I'm still with them. So I post this videos, and I'm letting all the viewers know that it's a struggle, but everything that's a struggle is worth it in the end. It can get to a point where nothing can bring you back down. Nothing can bring you back down because you struggled already. I go to therapy. I pray to the universe. I cleanse at home. I always remember that I'm one with spirit. I am the universe, and the universe is me. Thank you so much for listening. Please, again, like and subscribe if you like the content. Want to hear about more from me, I will go ahead and post for people as recommended. Thank you for your time. And this is Dwayne Shine Fine signing out.